Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Write With Me at IELTS Juice. We have another letter to plan for, and here's the rubric. It says, a friend of yours, basically your friend, is thinking of going on a camping holiday. Cool. For the first time this summer. He or she has asked for your advice. Let's break down the information we already got. So you have a friend who is going to go on a camping holiday. He hasn't gone to, or he hasn't started packing, and this is going to happen in the future. So this individual is, you need to start coming up with a name, like Sarah, I don't know, Jack, some name, because I don't want you to just keep saying he, she. That's, I mean, it's useless. So let's just, even for my sake, let's just call him Jack. So here is Jack, is going to go on a camping holiday, and this is Jack's first time, and it's going to be on a camping holiday this summer. Summer is important because you're going to talk about the weather. Maybe if it's hot, you need to pack enough liquid. Maybe if it's summer, there are some dangerous animals out there. Whatever you need to pay attention to, just it's summer and it is fun. So we want to have fun and at the same time enjoy the nature. Now, you seem to be, in this scenario, you seem to be the guru, the person who has been to these summer camping holidays, and you have a ton of information to give to Jack. Now, let's see what type of information or in what organization. Write a letter to your friend, and in your letter, a personal note. This is Cambridge 18. We are in 2024. Who writes a letter? IELTS is stuck. They need to start seriously changing. Who writes a letter? People write emails. You should start writing an email to your friend, not a letter. Anyway, write a letter to your friend. In your letter, explain why you think Jack would enjoy a camping holiday. So it's summer, and you need to also start thinking about the name of that camping holiday, the resort, the place, the location, everything, including the amenities over there and the spectacular things that Jack will experience while there. Then describe some possible disadvantages. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It means you have knowledge. You are not just everything is going to be hunky-dory, everything is going to be fine. You actually say that, yeah, but be careful. Yeah, there are these elements that they might make your journey a little bitter, a little bad for you. We don't want you to have that experience. Just keep those in mind. And it's plural. Describe some possible disadvantages. We need to at least tell Jack 2 disadvantages. And finally, say whether you would like to go camping with your friend this summer. Now, this is the big part. Are you going or you're not going? That's key. So we will get to all these elements. But first, we need to decide if this is a formal or informal letter. And yes, of course, it is informal. I'm going to put this here. We're talking to Jack. We start our letter by saying, Dear Jack. Cool. Now let's begin. In the opening statement, remember that in this scenario, Jack has already asked us for advice. So this is not the letter that initiates the conversation. This is not the first letter on this topic. The first letter was Jack's letter. He has already sent that letter to you. You opened it. In that letter, you see Jack is going to go on a camping holiday this summer on this location or for this duration, whatever, or it's just it's a fancy place. There's a resort. Just remember that you are responding to another letter. So in this letter, just talk normally. Your first sentence should be like, I hope this letter finds you well. As I can see, you are already doing great. And I received your letter and I opened it with joy and amazement and I'm happy and things like that. So here, we're basically going to say some sentences in, with that element. You may want to say that, yeah, the elements that you enjoyed when you read Jack's letter as another sentence, because I don't like one sentence paragraphs. So just talk about this a little bit here. It's fine. Devote one paragraph, your introductory paragraph, to just acknowledging the receipt of the letter, seeing that Jack is fine, is happy, and he has a plan like this, and he has asked you for your advice. Now, let's look at the first here. Let's look at the first bullet point. It says, explain why you think your friend would enjoy a camping holiday. I want to devote a topic sentence to this paragraph. Why? I can say one sentence even in the introductory part, but my goal here is to Jack decide to go on this camping holiday. My goal here is that Jack is 100% comfortable with the trip. So I want him to go. I would like to devote a paragraph and tell him that there are a lot of good things on this trip. So I am going to say the reasons here. I would like to say that, yeah, I'm explaining why this is going to be an awesome trip for Jack. Reason A, because the weather is great in summer. The resort is well equipped. You know a friend who's there who can give Jack a discount on to use some facilities there. Whatever it is, you can come up with these reasons. You can say that it's a wonderful decision to go on this particular camping site, or in this particular season, which is summer. You can explain why summer, why this particular location, why it's a good decision. You can come up with many reasons. You could say one. My suggestion is to go for two. If you are willing to say even more, you can go for three. I like, in this scenario, I really like 3 reasons. But if you cannot find the third one, it's fine. And then I'm going to introduce a new body paragraph here. Good. Let's just add one body paragraph. And in this body paragraph, what are we going to do? Interesting. What are we going to do is to introduce another topic sentence. And here we are telling our best friend, our good friend, Jack, that there are some dangers, there are some disadvantages. Whatever it is, remember that we should talk at least 2 disadvantages. We should at least talk about 2 disadvantages here. So we can go ahead and say, in this particular season, you cannot swim because the lake doesn't have enough water. Or quite the opposite. You can say, you can swim, but in this season, many bears will be there. So it's dangerous if you want to swim in any lake. That can be one disadvantage. Another one, summer is a popular season for people to go on vacation. So the prices are very expensive. Another disadvantage. You may also say that it is, in summer, it is hard due to some tasks you have back at home. Companies work very hard in summer. Again, another disadvantage. Maybe the camps are fully booked. Maybe the camp is available, but another disadvantage is completely unrelated. No one has visited this place for 2 years, so once he's there, he needs to just start cleaning up, making some adjustments. We don't know what works, what doesn't. That can be another disadvantage that is totally unrelated to the season or the prices or the location. You can come up with these, but make sure you come up with at least 2. Now, I still like this approach. You can see we mentioned 2 reasons and 2 disadvantages. This is balanced. Why, if you go there, you will enjoy, and you also need to be careful. I like this balanced approach. This is what a good friend does. You can say another reason just to unbalance this equation and say, yeah, it's in favor. That's why I told you I also like 3 reasons versus 2 disadvantages here. But your choice. I like this method. I like the one with more reasons. Finally, it says, say whether you would like to go camping with your friend this summer. Please pay attention to the repetition of the word this summer in the rubric. You need to reflect on it. Make sure it's something important. IELTS repeats the word summer in this rubric twice. It's a key element, so be mindful of that. In your closing paragraph, in your closing statement, please tell your friend if you are going or not. Say it. Either you are busy at work, you cannot go, or you have some other commitments that you cannot go, or you see the opportunity, especially there are more reasons here, so why not? Join Jack, join your friend, enjoy the journey. And that would be something interesting. But don't just say, oh, it seems interesting, I'll go with you. Add some sentences. Something like, yeah, I need to make some arrangements while I'm gone at work. My boss needs to check if this project is done in time or not. If I can do that in time, hopefully I'll be able to join you and we can go together. And or no, you have no commitment. You just say, hey, if you have a room to spare, I would like to join you. I myself was thinking of going on another camping holiday, but since you decided already to go to this location, not this location, I mean to this particular location, then yeah, let's do it. Let's do it together. And we can divide the cost. You know, come up with some advantage, something cool, something positive, why you are willing to go on this particular trip. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to add any more bit of information because basically we're almost done here. You can come up with any reason you want. I personally love this informal letter. It's very well organized. I hope I forgot to say, you can finish your letter by saying looking forward to seeing you, or maybe looking forward to seeing you in other endeavors. Kind regards, best regards, best, cheers, things like that. The valedictions suitable for informal letters. If you wish to see a sample on the same topic, on the same rubric, done, assessed, and improved, click over here. If you wish to see other samples, other letters and essays planned like this, click over here, and remember, eat healthy.